Michele Celentano, Canon Explorer of Light, and today we're in my studio photographing two beautiful young girls, and we're working with the new R5 mirrorless camera and the 85mm 2.0 image stabilized macro lens. I had a blast in the studio today using this lens. I've been using it for a couple of weeks and I'm uber impressed with it. In preparing for today's session, I really thought about styling. So I wanted to have opposing colors on each background, which I thought was gonna be a really fun, great way to use the new lens. I also brought in jewelry because I really wanted to play with the macro capabilities of this lens. So I shot this lens in two different ways today. I shot it at natural light so I could really test the hand holding capability of it, because with the new in-camera image stabilization along with the lens stabilization, I was able to hand hold this lens at a 20th of a second. I was at 800 ISO, about 5.6, hand holding at a 20th of a second, which is amazing. I also shot it with using strobe and beauty lighting and focusing on the jewelry so that we could really see how beautiful this lens is, using it in a macro way, getting close to the jewelry, getting sharp, crisp, beautiful images. It's incredibly sharp. It's just beautiful. For our second session today, we went outside on location, just outside the studio. My studio is not in the most beautiful area. It's actually quite industrial. One of the things I love about shooting wide open is that no matter where you go on location, as long as you have good light, you can get gorgeous backgrounds, especially with an 85 2.0. It's just gonna look amazing. So we went outside with Amber. She's a great model. We did natural light, popping in a little bit of reflector, bringing in some really nice backlight, which created beautiful images of her. And again, at 2.0, you're getting those wide open, dreamy, creamy backgrounds when you're outside at a shallow depth of field. It's just beautiful. I really think everyone needs to have one of these in their bag. One of the great features on the new RF lenses is this control ring on the front of every RF lens. You can set up this control ring to do basically whatever you want. It can adjust your shutter speed, it can adjust your aperture. I personally have it set to adjust my aperture, so when I'm aperture priority, my hand is here on the bottom of my lens and I can easily change my aperture anytime I want. So I have small hands and sometimes it's hard for me to reach the controls on the back of the camera, but with it here on this control ring, it's just a breeze and I love it. It's really one of the cool new features on the RF lenses. So if you want to know more about Canon's new mirrorless system and the new EOS R5, all of the RF lenses, especially this little guy, the 85mm 2.0 IS macro lens, head over to CanonUSA.com, check out all the specifications on it, and then go ahead and order it.